Hi, my name is Patrick. This video is to tell you how to decide on which B schools to apply. Understand there's so many B schools. Now, to decide which are the colleges you should apply and which not, you need to do a lot of research. What I'll do out here is look at the different parameters which you should look at while applying to B schools. So there are many B schools. But can't apply to all because of the cost involved in it. For each B school, you have to spend maybe 1,000 to 2,000 or even more to apply for it. That is leaving aside the examination, which is a huge cost. So in that case, we need to be choosy with regards to applying to B school. What, where, that's what we look at. So first thing is whenever you are ready to wait, okay, what does it mean? Say I'm in a final year. So I'm ready to wait for 1 year or 2 years before I get into my dream college. So in that case, you need not apply to too many colleges. Only focus on colleges that you plan to take up this year. Your best choices. You may apply to many exams, but need not apply to colleges and maybe waste the money, because if you have decided you're ready to wait for 1 more year to get into the best colleges, no harm in doing that. So I've known students who got into IMA after 3 years of waiting and so on, or get into a good B school after waiting for 1 or 2 years. So if you're just in your final year and if you feel no, I don't mind waiting for 1 more year to get into a dream college, do it. No harm in that. Assuming that you have your acads and other things in place. But if you say no, I want to take admission this year, no backup option. So I want to take up because I already have 2 3 years OKX, or I don't want to wait for whatever reason, then it makes sense to apply to backup colleges. So backup colleges are colleges which may not be your best choice, but you're willing to take admission. So I would look at backup colleges like, okay, I'm scoring something around 85-90% in my mocks. I would apply to a couple of colleges which are like slightly with a lower cutoff, maybe a 75-80 percentile, so that even if I get a little low percentile, I should be able to get it. So 1 or 2 backup colleges advisable if you want to take admission this year, definitely. Right? Okay. Other criteria is based on your mock scores. So try to calculate approximate percentile what you are scoring right now, or what you'll score. Based on, whatever you're scoring, there'll be maybe some improvement till your examination. So look at the tentative percentile that you expect to score. Now apply to colleges with cutoffs around your percentile. So I'm scoring 80 percentile, I will be scoring 80 percentile approximately. Then 80 percentile, look at colleges which has 80 percentile cutoffs and maybe apply to ones around that. I could maybe, if I'm looking at definitely taking admission this year, maybe a couple of backup colleges with lower cutoffs. Okay. But yes, look up with regards to your percentile where you can get admission. If you're getting a 60 percentile, there's no point applying to colleges with 95 plus percentile. Doesn't make sense. In that case, just wait, maybe closer to the exam. If you feel your scores are improving, you can apply to better colleges. Remember, the amount of money you have in terms of applications is limited. It makes sense to be choosy in terms of application. Don't apply recklessly everywhere. Based on the area of specialization, there are different colleges good for different specialization. Top colleges are good for all specialization, but say I want operations. So there is like Niti, now I am Mumbai, which is supposed to be best for operation. And also there is a SIOM. Same way for HR. This is supposed to be very good for HR apart from XLRI and so on. So you can look at for area of specialization and then look at. That means first identify area that you want to specialize in. Understand, it's okay not to be sure about what specialization you want to take. You can decide it later on. But if you have decided, then you can apply it based on the specialization you take. So shortlist colleges that are good in your specialization. So talk to people. For example, normally for finance, the top colleges are supposed to be good for finance. Marketing, no, more or less, most of the colleges are decent for marketing. You can look at those options. Next, based on profile being offered. There are some students who say, I only want private equity. I want this particular profile. I only want to get into consultancy. Then look at colleges which have those profiles. For example, I only want equity research or something on that. If you're clear on your profile, then try to look at colleges which offer that profile. Okay. So identify profile that you want, maybe digital marketing, maybe equity research. Then look at the colleges that you apply and see whether those profile comes to that campus. You can talk to students for that. Okay, find the companies that offer that profile and identify colleges the companies visit the campus placements. So look at those. So this is one way to identify where you want to apply to. Next, based on average package. Not border profile, but I want a good average package. So again, look at what is the expected package that you want post MBA. Look at colleges that offer that package and accordingly apply. Any other constraints that you have? Could be location. I want to only be in the city which I'm staying in, or could be fees. I don't want to pay more than so and so fees. All that is fine. So in that case, look out for colleges based on that constraint. Normally, I recommend for the top colleges, don't look at fees as a constraint. I mean, for top colleges, the top 10 colleges will recover your fees in no time. So based on the rankings, go ahead. But your lower ranking colleges, you need to look at the fees versus the package, etc., and then consider. So these are some of the conditions that I've seen, basically mentioned in terms of what you need to research and how do you want to apply to. Talk to some experts regarding college applications. I'm sure they'll be able to guide you better with regards to the same. Right? Thank you.